Today our topic is why failure is the best teacher. Failure is something everyone tries to avoid, but it is also something everyone experiences. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what you do, you will face failure at some point. It could be failing a test, losing a job, making a mistake in a relationship, or not achieving a goal. But here's the truth. Failure is not your enemy. In fact, failure is one of the best teachers you will ever have in life. It teaches you lessons that success never can. Let's talk about why failure is so important and how it can help you grow. First, failure shows you what doesn't work. When you fail, it's like life is giving you feedback. Imagine you are trying to solve a puzzle. If you keep trying the same wrong piece over and over, you won't finish the puzzle. Failure tells you, this piece doesn't fit. Try something else. In life, when you fail, it means that the way you are doing something isn't working. This is valuable information. It helps you understand what needs to change. For example, if you study hard for a test but still fail, it might mean you need to change your study methods. Failure points you in the right direction by showing you what doesn't work. Second, failure builds resilience. Resilience is the ability to keep going even when things are hard. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls many times before it can walk properly. Each time the baby falls, it learns something new about balance and movement. The baby doesn't give up because it fails. Instead, it tries again and again until it succeeds. This is resilience. When you fail, you have a choice. You can give up or you can try again. Every time you choose to try again, you become stronger and more resilient. Failure teaches you that you can handle difficulties and that you have the strength to keep going. Third, failure teaches you humility. Humility is the quality of being modest and not thinking you are better than others. When you fail, you realize that you are not perfect. This can be hard to accept, but it is also very important. Humility helps you stay open to learning. If you think you already know everything, you won't listen to advice or try new things. But when you fail, you understand that there is always more to learn. You become more willing to listen to others and to improve yourself. Humility also helps you connect with people. When you admit your mistakes and show that you are human, people are more likely to trust and support you. Fourth, failure helps you appreciate success. Success feels amazing, but it feels even better when you have worked hard for it. When you fail and then finally succeed, you appreciate the victory more. Think about a sports team that loses many games before winning a championship. The players value the win more because they know how hard it was to get there. Failure makes success sweeter. It reminds you that good things don't come easy and that you have to earn them. This appreciation makes you more grateful and mindful of your achievements. Fifth, failure pushes you to be creative. When things don't go as planned, you have to think of new ways to solve problems. Failure forces you to step out of your comfort zone and try new approaches. For example, many famous inventors failed hundreds of times before they succeeded. Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb, failed more than 1,000 times before he got it right. Each failure taught him something new and brought him closer to success. Failure encourages you to think outside the box and come up with innovative solutions. It pushes you to be more creative and resourceful. Sixth, failure helps you discover your true strengths. When you fail, you are forced to confront your weaknesses. But in doing so, you also discover your strengths. For example, if you fail at a job, you might realize that you are better suited for a different kind of work. Or if you fail in a relationship, you might learn what you truly value in a partner. Failure helps you understand yourself better. It shows you what you are good at and what you need to improve. This self-awareness is crucial for personal growth. It helps you make better decisions and focus on what really matters to you. Seventh, failure teaches you patience. Success often takes time, and failure reminds you of that. When you fail, you realize that not everything happens quickly or easily. You learn to be patient and to keep working toward your goals, even when progress seems slow. Patience is an important skill in life. It helps you stay calm and focused, even in difficult situations. Failure teaches you to trust the process and to keep going, even when you don't see immediate results. Eighth, failure helps you develop empathy. When you fail, you understand what it feels like to struggle. This makes you more compassionate toward others who are going through similar experiences. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It helps you build stronger relationships and be a better friend, family member, or colleague. Failure teaches you to be kind and supportive because you know how much it means to have someone there for you during tough times. Ninth, failure prepares you for future challenges. Life is full of ups and downs. The more you experience failure, the better prepared you are for future obstacles. Each failure is like practice for the next challenge. It teaches you how to handle setbacks and how to stay strong in difficult situations. Failure also helps you develop problem-solving skills. You learn to analyze what went wrong and how to fix it. These skills are valuable in all areas of life, from work to relationships to personal goals. 10th, failure reminds you that you are not alone. Everyone fails. Even the most successful people in the world have experienced failure. What makes them successful is not that they never fail, but that they don't let failure stop them. When you fail, it's easy to feel like you are the only one going through it. But the truth is, failure is a universal experience. Knowing this can be comforting. It reminds you that you are not alone and that failure is just a part of life. It also inspires you to keep going because you know that others have overcome failure and achieved great things. So, how can you make the most of failure? First, don't be afraid of it. Accept that failure is a natural part of life and that it has something to teach you. Second, learn from your mistakes. Think about what went wrong and what you can do differently next time. Third, don't give up. Use failure as motivation to keep trying and to work harder. Fourth, be kind to yourself. Don't let failure make you feel bad about yourself. Instead, see it as an opportunity to grow. Finally, share your experiences. Talk to others about your failures and what you have learned from them. This can help you and others feel less alone and more motivated to keep going. In conclusion, failure is not something to fear. It is a powerful teacher that can help you grow in many ways. It shows you what doesn't work, builds your resilience, teaches you humility, helps you appreciate success, pushes you to be creative, helps you discover your strengths, teaches you patience, develops your empathy, prepares you for future challenges, and reminds you that you are not alone. The next time you fail, don't see it as the end. See it as a new beginning. Learn from it, grow from it, and use it to become the best version of yourself. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. So embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward.